Slavikanana. They do seem to have got it together pretty well in such a short time.
So just a natural ability, or is that just a lot of practice?
Well, both first-class dancers, so you would expect them to come together pretty quickly. But sometimes when two people come together, it's more than the sum of the parts and sometimes less. So time will tell, really.
So the conclusion then of the first routine, and gives us the judges rather time to make their final considered views, and the result will be forthcoming. Under the favourites, the defending champions, Naletaski and Joanna Liunis of Poland. And there we are. No waverers there. Naletaski and Liunis positioned first by every judge.
Yeah.
And Kriklivi
manages third place.
Next then, it is the final of the Samba. Well, the 9 judges assembled around here having a particularly difficult job tonight.
Well, I don't think so, not really.
No?
I think the champions look pretty clear to me. Then Sergei Amelia looked pretty good for second place, and the new kids on the block, Slavikanana, I would say, look fairly clear in third place. So it looks like a final of 2 halves to me. But on the other hand, we've only seen 2 dances.
The results being formulated as we speak.
Участники этого финала: Александр Березин, Виктория Рудковская.
And the couples being introduced to the 1,100 or so people that are crammed inside here. That's Berezina Rudovskaya and Kriklivi and Manikova of Russia.
Justinas Duknauskas and Katya Lapayeva.
And Duknauskas and Ekaterina Lapayeva of Lithuania. And there we are, Naletaski and Liunis Again, no waivers in the decision-making process there, really, was there?
No, it looks pretty clear-cut, doesn't it?
Surkov and Melia second, and Kriklivi and Manikova in third. So maybe they have had more difficult nights than this. As we move on to the final of the rumba.
The great thing, of course, with a dancing competition, even if it's not very closely fought, you're still going to enjoy the wonderful artistry of the dancers. It's not perhaps like 100 meters where we need to see a very close battle to make it.
Because I was going to say, how difficult is it to appreciate the finer points? I mean, to know what the judges are judging for the ordinary person sat down watching.
Well, I think the great thing about dance is that it can be enjoyed on many levels. The casual observer can enjoy the beauty and enjoy the music, and I think people feel the connection of the dancers to the music. You can see here they're filling the music out beautifully. So, however, the more you know, perhaps the more enjoyment there is to be had from it. I also believe if the dance looks believable, that reaches the public. If the couple look involved with each other, the man leading, the lady following, I think this reaches the public.
You can read beyond the smile as well, can't you?
Yeah, that's right, Tim.
So let us see then whether we're about to see Alitarsky and Liunis running away with this with another victory, or whether there is some competition coming from somewhere.
В этом финале танцуют Михаил Малитовский и Джоанна Люнис.
Alitarsky and Liunis being introduced. Not that they need an awful lot of introduction, really. Ryupin and Pokrovskaya of Russia.
Emanuele Soldi
and Elisa Nosato of Italy take their bow.
Sergei Surkov and Melia.
And Sergei Surkov and Melia, who've been doing particularly well, as you can see here, again positioned second behind Alitarsky and Liunis, Kriklivi and Manikova again in third place. So the 1, 2, 3 as
to
is.
pick up one first, in fact.
Absolutely. And so to the Paso Doble. We said this is a fine-tuning exercise. I mean, they've got 17 days to tune up before the World Championships.
Yeah, the World Championships are just on the horizon, so, I mean, this is a wonderful event in itself, but of course they will have one eye on that World Championship coming up in 17 days.
There's nothing like competition to fine-tune as well. I mean, you can do all the training you like, but this is proper competition.
That's absolutely right. You can be in the rehearsal room working your socks off, but you can never quite conjure up the feel of a competition when the adrenaline's running and one is truly performing.
And they've hit their stride, haven't they? I mean, they know the position that they're in. And this is all about enjoyment now, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, they must be supremely confident after the journey.
Great conclusion to that routine as ever. And has it brought us a change in the 1, 2, 3? We will find out very soon. Well, still wearing a smile despite the intense heat of the competition, and it does get warm in there, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
Under those lights.
Oh, there's a lot of physical output here, tremendous physical output here, but they're very fit, these competitors.
Успеха через 17 дней. Они все будут танцевать на официальном чемпионате мира в Блэкпуле, Великобритания.
So the result just about to be displayed, and here it is. And there we are. There were some brave souls there that have dropped Malitaski and Liunis to second, amongst them the British judge, placing Surkov and Melia, giving them a first place. But overall, we remain as is, as we head off into the conclusion of the jive.
Yeah, so this is their last chance to make some inroads.
Well, great conclusion to the competition. The jive, as ever, bringing people to their feet. Good applause, well appreciated. And surely we're looking there at the two winners, Malitaski and Liunis of Poland, who have stood, or head and shoulders rather, above the competition. Although in saying that, Sergei Surkov and Melia have made a few inroads as the competition has gone on. I mean, they've not got quite close enough.
Sure. No, I think it's a very conclusive victory from Michael and Joanna. And it's difficult sometimes to, you know, when you're expected to win, that's not always very easy. Defending a situation can be quite tricky, but keep doing your best all the time. The public expect more and more every time one performs.
Let's get a look then at the result. And here it comes. Malitaski and Liunis again. In first place, Surkov and Melia second, and Kriklevi Manikova in third. And there we are. That is how it stands at the end of the night's competition. Malitaski and Liunis, well, almost unstoppable force these days, aren't they? Nothing come quite close to shaking them out of first position.
No, they won all 5 dances quite very clearly, in fact.
Now the results in reverse order. Evgeny Ryupin and Yana Pokrovskaya, the 7th place couple, receiving their award. And in 6th place, also from Russia, Alexander Berezin and Victoria Rudovskaya. 4 Russian couples, remember, in the final here tonight. In 5th place, from Italy, Emanuele Soldi and Elisa Nosato. the rising stars from Blackpool earlier on in the year. And in fourth place, Justinas Vuknauskas and Ekaterina Lapayeva of Lithuania. Only been together for just over a year.
And
that leaves us with the final three. Slavik Kriklevi and Anna Melnikova of Russia. It's their debut here in Moscow. We were talking earlier of the number of partners he had. I mean, this partnership looks as if it's got a little mileage. I mean, there was a good understanding.
I would say so, yeah. I mean, if they are able to keep dancing together, yeah, sky's the limit, I would suggest.
So the bronze medalists. Silver medalists of the Kremlin Cup in Moscow this year. Sergei Sukhov and Melia of Russia. Busy year, ending on something of a high. There's been quite a good consistency about their level of performance over the course of the year.
Yeah, and I thought they had rather a good night tonight, actually.
And so the winners of the competition tonight, the Kremlin Cup, they've won all 5 dances. Michael Melitowski and Joanna Liunis of Poland. Unbeaten since May of 2007, and there appears to be no let-up in their dominance. I mean, they're dancing as well as ever.
I thought it was a wonderful champions performance tonight. Congratulations to them. Terrific dancing.
Now they take their position on top of the podium. The World and European Championship holders going on, of course, to the World Championships this year, and in fine form.
Well,
the winning dance is the rumba. The other finalists will join the rest on the floor in a minute or so, but the winners for the moment take center stage. What is it about this partnership that makes it so dominant at the moment?
Well, I think they're very good together. They have great understanding of the Latin rhythms. Just superb dancers. Beautiful feet and legs. Great body lines. Phrased beautifully to the music. Yeah, the complete package.
So let's just enjoy then the individual performance of the winners, Melitowski and Liunis.
And I would like to ask all the finalists to support the winners tonight and do that beautiful rumba all together.
So the remainder of the finalists invited to join the winners on the floor for the conclusion of this final dance.
Que no sirvo
So the 15th Kremlin Cup is drawing to close for another year. We'll be back again next year. Michael Budd, good competition this year?
Oh yeah, terrifically enjoyable to watch. The artistry of the couples, always a great pleasure. And nice to see new partnerships coming on the scene. Makes the challenges even more interesting.
We will return in 12 months' time to see if Leonis Malinowski is still the dominant force. Till then, thanks for joining us. Bye-bye for now.